Love is the cure. You and I, we already know what love is, right? We already know what love is and what love isn't. That's why I think our souls resonate when we read 1 Corinthians 13 and we see the characteristics of love listed there. It resonates with our souls and with our hearts. We know what love is and isn't deep in our hearts. So why sometimes is it so hard to love? I think it's because I get out of my right mind and I get into my ego, and I think love is all about behavior. And it's something even deeper than that, I think, and it's one of the secrets that I'm discovering for how to live this life of love. And I ran into a couple of quotes this week that are helping me sort this through. So when we read, love one another as I have loved you, or we read that list in 1 Corinthians 13, we need to realize that love is already within us by the Spirit of God. The fruit of the Spirit is love. It's already in us. It's just removing the barriers to love. And it's about something bigger and deeper than behavior. It's about a shift in awareness and a shift in consciousness. It's about a deeper understanding. So, why is it that I often don't love? Because I forget the deeper awareness. So let me give it to you and I'll try to explain it briefly. I'm still in process, and I'm giving a disclaimer. By no means do I have this all figured out. I am in process. But here it is. Everything is either an expression of love or a cry for love. And I just sometimes forget that awareness. Everything is an expression of love or a cry for love. So there's this quote that says, "Be kind to everybody you meet. Extend to them all the love and kindness you can, because everyone is fighting a private battle that other people don't know about." It's about being aware of that. And I read a quote this week by Longfellow that kind of summarizes my personality in some ways, and my struggle sometimes, and my deep sadness that I've struggled with all through my life. But it says, "Every person has secret sorrows of which the world knows not. And oftentimes we call a person cold when he is only sad." And it's about that awareness and understanding. So I need X-ray eyes of love. I was reminded of a story this week about a woman who was listening to the abusive comments of her son that were directed towards her. They were painful, they hurt. But she said to him, "I have X-ray eyes and I can see into your heart. And I see past what you're saying to me in anger and hurt, and I see and I feel the tears in your throat." And when she shared that with her son, he melted, and he wept and he cried in her arms. This is the shift in awareness to live in love. And this is God's love for us. That's how God sees us. God sees past the pain and the hurt and any abuse or language that we direct at him, and he sees past it through the cry of love in our hearts. He understands this understanding love of God. And that's what we're called to do and to be. In every situation, we're called to have this vision and this awareness, without exception and without exclusion, to bring that kind of love. So may you and I live out the prayer of St. Francis, during the season of Lent that we come into, giving up our impatience and our unkindness and our being easily angered and offended and keeping a record of wrongs, and go to that prayer of St. Francis where he says, "O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be understood as to understand." So may you and I I heard this expression too, life is short, We don't have much time to gladden the hearts of those who walk with us. So may we be swift to love and make haste to be kind. So until next time, may you live all the days of your life.